Welcome everybody, this is Josh Blazer from GameWisdom.com, and in this video I am taking a look at Big Pharma. This is a game, it's not currently available on Steam yet. You can get it from the developer site Twin Circled, and I've been playing it for the last few days and I am loving this game. It really scratches a management business style itch that we haven't seen since the likes of Prison Architect and the old school Bullfrog games. So as I said a few minutes ago, what we're about to see is currently in open beta. It's not available on Steam, although they are definitely going to aim for a Steam release. If you're interested in the game, you can find it from the developer's site. I believe it is Twin Circle is the actual game developer. Let me see, one second. Just for those of you interested in it. That's if Google decides to load. There we go. You can find the actual game on bigpharmagame.com. You can pretty much pre-order the game now. You'll get a key from the developer's site, which will also translate into a Steam key when, or I'm sorry, they may just send you a Steam key when the game is out, available there. It's being published by Tech Games, which is run by Cliff Harris. He does the gratuitous space battle games, and that's one I'm going to probably look at some point. But tonight we're going to be sticking with Big Pharma, and again, this is still in beta, so things you may see tonight or that I'm going to talk about may not represent the current version or the retail. And I still am learning the game, so I'm probably not going to get too far into it. So this is a management style game where the rules are you are trying to run a pharmaceutical company and try and make the best damn drugs out there and make the most money. I did all the tutorial scenarios already, but we still got a whole lot of these, which we won't be getting to, I think, because I'm still sucking at the game. But I can at least show you guys the basic rules and mechanics, and we're going to do that from the beginner. Alright, we need a good company name. I'm calling it Drug'em, because that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, I'm going to pause the game for a second so I can talk. So the rules are, this is your factory. Right here is what I own, and all these areas here are possible rooms that I can buy. This will expand my operations, let me make more stuff. Now what's interesting is that a lot of the base variables of the game are randomized each time you create a new scenario. So in previous times I ran this beginner campaign, I would get a different floor plan and different things to look out for. So we're going to start down here. Alright, first thing you want to do is look at the cures. This shows you all the possible drugs that you can make, as well as their current prices. So, right here you can see right now we have access to a cure for, or I'm sorry, a response to diabetes and an antihistamine. Next to here we show how much per, I guess, product it's going to cost when we ship it out. And then below here shows how many people are actually interested in the net demand. So that's important because a drug may be worth a lot of money, but if no one's really interested in it, it's just going to be wasted product. Now down here shows the prerequisites for upgrading the drug to what's basically considered the next level. Obviously this is not going to be an accurate representation of the pharmaceutical industry, of course. One second, I'm going to grab a quick drink. And we're going to talk a little bit about what it means in a few minutes. Over here we have research. We can hire scientists, of course, to unlock new items, as well as upgrade some of our existing machines to lower their costs or their daily operating. Over here we have our ingredients, and these are also randomly set whenever we begin a game. Now, if you look over here, we have the cost of the ingredients. This will allow us to upgrade it by using explorers, which again we can hire for another cost per day. And now this price will fluctuate based on the demand of the product. Now over here you can see the concentrate that it's currently set at. You may not be able to make that, but that's a 6. And here we see what it will do. It will treat diabetes, but it will also cause pins and needles. Over here for this one will cause fatigue, but it's also an antihistamine. Now the diabetes right now is going to give us $113 value. And if we go over here, you can see that this is worth a lot more than the antihistamine. So we're going to probably go for this one at some point. Now the catch is that in order to upgrade this, I need to build a higher tier machine called the ionizer, which is going to cost a whole lot more money. While this one's going to require a basic one, so it's going to be cheaper to produce the antihistamine than it would be to go for the diabetes and then the hyperthyroidism. Now getting the materials or the ingredients to perform requires me to raise or lower the concentration value. So right now where it says 6, if I wanted to treat diabetes, let's see, I need to get this between 1 and 5. So I would have to lower this concentrate. But if I want to upgrade it to cure hyperthyroidism, I need to raise the concentrate value up at least 4. Now to get rid of the pins and needles, that will happen if I get the concentrate below 4, so between 4 and 3, and then run it through the dissolver. When I do that, it's going to remove this side effect. Side effects are going to affect the drug's basically value in the market. The lower the value, the less it's going to be worth. But in order to remove these side effects and raise that value, it's going to cost me a lot of money. Or specifically, it's going to cost me more time and resources. And again, that's all going to eat into my bottom line. Thankfully I saw this pause because I've been talking for a few minutes. Now down here are areas where I can send explorers to find new ingredients. So this could find me something for digestion. This could find me something for sexual health, because obviously we're going to try to create some kind of Viagra drug at some point. And it says right here a catalyst. That's going to be very important for advanced play, which I may be showing in a few minutes. Again, this video is more of a spotlight. This is not going to be a super tutorial video. But I may be doing more of these videos because I am really enjoying this game. And you'll see why probably in the next minute or so. So we need to decide, what are we going to do? Are we going to make something to treat diabetes? Or we're going to make an antihistamine that could then go into alleviate insomnia? Let's go back to the computers for a second. I think we're going to go with the antihistamine. Even though it's going to be worth less and there's less demand for it, it's going to be a lot easier to produce in this early stage. Plus, I haven't unlocked the ionizer yet, so I can't even upgrade this even if I wanted to. And if I can get this to insomnia, it's going to give me a lot more value. I'm going to import this. Now, to get rid of fatigue, now here's the catch. It's going to be very easy to get rid of fatigue and get to antihistamine. But it's going to cost me a lot to make this agglomerator. Agglomerator? I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a scientist. I'm going to start dropping my money by $30 a day. And I'm going to start them on unlocking the agglomerator. As you can see over here, it's going to raise the concentration by 3, which is a lot better than the evaporator, but it costs a lot more. It actually costs about a little bit above 3 times the cost of one evaporator. So what we're going to do is we're going to start producing this antihistamine. And eventually we'll be able to upgrade this and start making the insomnia medicine. Now I have no choice. Now the good news is that I don't have to worry about fatigue just yet. The reason is that in order for fatigue to start affecting this drug, the concentrate has to be at between 5 and 16, while the antihistamine works between 2 and 8. So as long as I keep it below 5, I'll get the good effect. I won't have to worry about this pill's side effect. Now, if I want to take it to insomnia, let's see. Insomnia is going to be between 4 and 6. And we don't know what's exactly going to be beyond that. Okay, so first thing, I want to at least produce a basic pill, because I want money coming in to start offsetting the cost of my scientists. So we're going to import this. I can basically set the importer to any one of these nodes, here, here, and here. If there's nothing being produced, the node will be an output, and this will let me ship the product wherever I want. I can click on it here to get a little handy data here. So again, I want to get this up to at least 2 so that I can turn it into a pill. We're going to go over here. The evaporator, I can rotate it, and part of the challenge is that the different machines have different positions for their inputs and outputs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right here. The item's going to go in. Oop, let me unpause it. You can see it up here. It's now an antihistamine worth $97. Make a conveyor belt here. Now, in order to produce this pill, in order to sell it, I need to turn it into a pill. So I'm going to place 2 pill converters. So what's happening right now is that the product is moving along the conveyor belt, it's going into the pill converter, or pill printer, being pressed into pill form, and then it's going to the output to be sold. I don't have a crazy name for this pill just yet, so we'll just leave it like this. So now this pill is being sold. Now the reason why I'm using 2 is because if this item, the pill printer, takes 2 days to actually produce something, 1 to send it into the machine, and then 1 to compress it. So by using 2 of them, I'm basically I'm cutting down on the delay of product. Alright, so we're up to $21 a day of money, so that's good. Now if I want to start making this better, I need to get us to insomnia. How are we doing over here? This is still going. I need the aglometer because I'm going to have to try get rid of fatigue. So let's see. This needs to go to 4 to 6. Alright, so it shouldn't be too bad. I can probably kill 2 birds with 1 stone almost. Alright, so that's going. Now I could actually start another construction here and get more pills going. Okay, so that's going there. I wonder if I could build another one and get even more. Okay. Now then, let's see. Lots of stuff over here. I think we're going to buy over there. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try to upgrade this into the insomnia cure. So I need to raise it by 3 and then run through a dissolver, and this will upgrade. Oops, what's happening? Oh. Our competitor is trying to release something for, I guess, diabetes, which is good because we're not really going to worry about that. They're in a different market, so that's fine. Alright, so we're going to import our crystals again. Alright, so what we need to do is raise the concentrate up again. So, this time we're going to get a little fancier. This is where sort of the puzzle or the management comes in, because I have to make this really complicated assembly line in order to get everything that I want. Okay, so it's at 3. I need to get 1 more for the upgrade. Okay, how am I going to do this? Can't do that. Definitely can't do that. Okay. Let's do... So drug is coming around here. This will raise it up to 4. And now if I run through a dissolver, it's going to upgrade. So, perfect, right here. So let's watch. And the antihistamine is now alleviates insomnia. Problem though, it's going to require a whole lot to get it to that level. It's going to require 12 to 16 concentrate, and it's only at 3. Okay, so I can't do anything with this right now until my aglometer is finished, because that's going to bump it up 3, and it's going to remove the fatigue, which would be a part of this when I get to that insomnia level. Alright, oh, and speak of the devil, the aglometer is done. I'm going to leave my scientist alone now, so he's going to build up research points that I can use to upgrade. And I'm going to hire an explorer. It's going to cost a lot of money, but I'll be able to use him to get discounts on my research. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, so we definitely need to get this up. Now I'm going to pause again for a second. If you look right here, it shows a catalyst mark. What this means is that in order to upgrade this insomnia to the level 3, which is reduce anxiety, I need to give whatever my compound a catalyst. Now the catalyst is not on that ingredient if you look at the ingredient list right here. What that means is I'm going to need to get a mixer and mix that catalyst onto this. And then I need to get it to the correct concentrate to cause the upgrade. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take a lot of money to do that, but it's going to upgrade that pill dramatically. And it's going to give me something that I can sell for a lot of money. Okay, so with that, now that the aglometer, I'm going to horribly pronounce it for the remainder of this cast, by the way, is done, I need to get this into it. Okay, right there. Okay, so we're going to unpause it. Now this costs $35 a day just to keep this machine. So watch. The fatigue is gone, but we still need to get this up. Take a lot to get that up. Alright, I'm going to pause again so we can think about this. In order to get this up, I need 12 of the evaporators. So 12 is going to cost me $110. Or I need 4 of these. 3, 6, 9. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going, yeah, 4. And 4 times 35, about $150. But it's going to take a whole lot less space. So there's the rub. Is it worth it to expand all the way out with a whole lot of evaporators? Or cut my space down, but it's going to cost me more money with the agglomerators? And all these different values are randomly placed, I believe, with each campaign generation, so this is not going to work the next time. Okay, so that's the question. What do I do? Now, how easy would it be to set this up? No. Okay, so it's at 6. think we're going to have to go for cost right now. Okay, so we'll place this right here. That'll be 7. 9. Come on, what's the best way? Maybe right here. 10. This is getting expensive, isn't it, folks? 11. 12. Alright. Of course, we need some pills. 2. Alright, that should work. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna run through here. We'll speed things up a little bit more. Okay, so let's go through. Oh, it's costing me so much money, though. There we go. It's in the bare minimum for insomnia. And the pill's done. We'll call them Night-Nights. And here comes the money. There we go. Now we're back in the green. Now, how are we doing in research? I'll slow it down. Okay, so now the scientist has given me a... Oh, it's almost going to give me a research point. Let's see. How is our... There we go. Explore. We almost got a exploration point as well. Over here in the company, I can check how my pills are doing. My antihistamine is a D. And my Night-Nights are a C. So as you can see, it's a D, it's lowering the value by 5%. To raise this up, I could increase the strength, or I could just wait for more people to buy it. Well, over here, she went the diabetes route, and her pill is a D, because, of course, it's causing pins and needles. Now, down here, this is the objective for this campaign, or this scenario. I need to get $1 million, and if I do it before, in 5 years, I'll get the master, you know, like the master medal for doing it, my little award there. Okay, so let's get back to it. I do wonder, maybe I should produce a third pill printer here. Maybe that will give me a little bit more money. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Oh, looks like she is trying to get... She's trying to produce her own antihistamine. How are we doing? Okay, the research is done, so what I'm going to do is by upgrading the agglomerator, this will lower its daily cost by $3. And each time I upgrade, it's going to lower it by a little bit more. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but each one of those $3 is going to increase my bottom line. Now then, let's see, anything cheap I can produce? Now our research, and now, also to save me some money, I'm going to get a 10% discount on this ingredient. So I'm saving another $3 per pill. And if I upgrade it again, I'll get 20% and so on. Okay, how are we doing? I should think about expanding. Let's see. Buy this. Now, in order to get this upgraded, I need a cryogenic condenser, and I need that catalyst. Let's see, is anything going to give me the catalyst right here? But I'm going to need 3 explorers in order to do that. Right. I'm going to send him, maybe we'll find something new there. And the cryogenic condenser, where are you? Oh, it's all the way up there. I mean, it's going to take a while before I get that. Let's see. I should also upgrade the pill printer, give me even more money. Now, at this stage of the beta, the AI is pretty passive, so I don't really have to worry too much about them being a threat. Is my pill improved at all? No, it's still a... Oh wait, that's her. Oh, it's a D-. Oh, it got worse, but my Night-Nights have gone up to a C+. To make these pills better, I can increase the strength. Now you can see there, it says max strength, I don't know because I need to research that. But by getting the value closer to that max strength, it will make the value even more. It will basically make the pill more potent. Okay, now, we should think about expanding. See, we got a lot of evaporators going, so I actually do want to use one of my research points. There we go. Upgrade this, lower the costs. Or actually, maybe better to do the pill. This will just give me $3 more. Or, I'm sorry, it's not going to give me $3 more. It's going to give me $12 more. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. How's our explorer doing? Okay, he's 38% there. We're still doing well. Price is still up with insomnia. We've cured 2 people of it so far. That's good. But let's see. Is there any other really big money makers? Looks like people are really need an antidepressant. So we want to expand. We may want to look into that, or something to cure skin rash or soothe rash. How are we doing? Oh, good. No wonder insomnia is so popular. There's an issue with money. People are so worried that they're staying up late and they need to take something to cure insomnia. Well, I'm right now producing the only insomnia cure in town, so that's good for me. And it has no negative side effects. Okay. How are we doing with research? At this point, I could probably stand to buy another scientist. This will let me start to go up here. Let's see. And I can start looking into this. Oh, the multi-mixer. That may be good. Alright, so I'm going to hire another scientist. I'm going to lose $30 a day. But it's going to let me get research quicker. I'm going to upgrade the evaporator by 1, and then we'll place it up. We'll then do some research. Money is still coming in well. It is a little slow, so we'll speed things up there. Oh, my money, go. How are we doing company-wise? Oh, our pill's now B. Because everyone is loving our pill, so the value's going up by 10%. But this is not really working that well. So we may want to think about just go all in with insomnia. But to do that, I'm going to need to set another one of these massive things. Is that evaporator research done? Okay, good. I'll upgrade this. Oh, what happened? Okay, we found a new ingredient. So, this one, bitter Pangsat liquid, will give me cure acid reflux, but it's going to inflame the skin. It's going to start at 20, 15 to 19. So that's good. I can keep it at its basic level, and it will still work. And I can upgrade this to cure or alleviate stomach ulcers. Let's see. It's pretty cheap. Go over here and see. Okay. $111. But the ulcer is not as... It won't give me as much compared to insomnia. But it's going to be worth more than antihistamine right now. And it's going to be pretty easy. I only do too much to get it there. Okay, well, maybe we will convert this. Because this pill really isn't doing much. How are we doing with the research? This is... Oh, I forgot to start, but that's good. We have more points. So, what am I going to upgrade? Save $3 there. Save a lot there. Decisions. If I'm going to be making more use of the agglomerator, I should upgrade that. But this will improve my bottom line. Yeah, let's improve the bottom line for right now. We'll send these guys over here to do some research. Okay. While our money is coming in, I just want to look at this again. Alright, so in order to activate it, it's got to be at 18. That's going to transform into alleviate stomach ulcers. But I don't know what the stomach ulcers will need, what level concentrate to activate that. Well, let's try, because these pills are not doing much for me. I'm down to $47 a pill. Yeah, I think it's time we squash that line. Alright, so... all that. And we'll see. Alright. Oh, and we'll upgrade this again to lower the costs. That'll help me there. And we'll import this here. Okay, so we need to get it down by 1. Oh, what's she? Oh, looks like she's trying to make a reflux too. Okay. And there. Okay, so one more. Let's see what happens. Okay. And you can see it's now going to inflame the skin. Now we run through the evaporator. Upgrade. Okay, so the good news is I can take it low enough that it won't do anything. But it's going to take a whole lot. Alright, let's not do that just yet. Make some pills. How are we going to get this there? That's the problem. to make some room. Well, actually, we can just leave it like that. Okay, there we go. This will be a new product coming for us. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Now we got some more money coming in. We should probably start expanding. Since we are keeping with our insomnia pills doing so well, we should probably expand that to produce more. Where are we going to expand to? Let's see. It's going to cost 3,000 no matter what. Let's expand right here. How's our research doing? They're almost done. Upgrade this just so we can get a little bit more money. Ingredients will, since we're still importing this, we'll lower that cost a little bit more. But if I'm going to get the catalyst that I need to hire 3 more. Alright. Do I want to do that? Our research is done. The multi-mixers allow us to combine. This will shift the side effects on the whatever our material is down by 1. Basically what this does, it allows us to move effects around so that we can combine them to get the ones that we want. I'm going to pause for a second here to explain what that means, because the tutorial has a pretty good explanation. If you look at the item right here, you can see where the side effects are in their position. There's 4 slots, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you combine 2 elements together, it's going to move everything into their respective spots. If one item has a spot on the other, then whatever's considered, I guess, the main one will basically overwrite it. So let's say you have 2 items right here, and there's an effect here that you want to put over here. You need to move this down to create empty space, unless this will override it. It'll probably be much easier to explain once we get a multi-mixer up, though, which we'll try to do, I think. Especially since we're going to need it in order to produce our other stuff. Alright, meanwhile, we need to expand our insomnia pill. People are still loving it. Let's see. We did using 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so 1. You can actually use the agglomerator anytime. This will take up to 4. Then run through a dissolver. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so we'll import this. We'll run it right through the agglomerator. here. That will take it to antihistamine. And we can run it through the dissolver. We're gonna need a whole lot of room, I think. You can lift things up by double clicking on them. Okay, so this one has to go here. This will transform it into insomnia again. And now we need to bump it up to 12. There's definitely not enough room in this little area, unless I expand out and spend another $4 grand. But since we are going to be using these agglomerators a lot, I think we're going to just use them and start upgrading them here to lower their costs again and again and again. Our multi-mixer is almost done. We may also want to get an analyzer as well, so we can examine it to see what's the best dosage of what happened. Alright, looks like people are now, they're not going to worry anymore about insomnia, so they're not going to be too interested in it. That's not good for us, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to build several agglomerators. What happened now? Oh, now it looks like there's a demand for antihistamine. The multi-mixer is done. Now how are we going to produce this? Yes, right there. Okay, so we need to get this up to 12. 6. 9. It's going to cost a lot more to do this, but you can see it takes up a whole lot less space. Alright, there's our pill. And again, we're going to need some pill planners. Okay, so how are we going to do this? One, two. Alright, here comes some more of Drugum's night-night drugs. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. As long as the insomnia market does well, we'll be sitting pretty. Should start to think about what our next move is. Research. We have another point. I want to upgrade this. And speak of the devil, we can. So it's going to cost 4 points to upgrade again, lower the cost by another 3. But I think it's going to take a long time for that. So what are we going to do? Creamer. I'm going to need one more scientist. Okay, we'll hire another scientist. And get this going. How are we doing the ingredients? Can we actually lower the cost again? Yes. So since this is our bread and butter, we'll wait one more point and we'll lower it by 30%. Again, save us more money. So from what I play and what I've been talking to my friends about, you do want to try to keep to one pill line, at least starting out, or one ingredient base, because everything will flow from that. So when you increase the efficiency or lower the cost of machines, it's going to affect everything in your line. As you can see, we are doing pretty well. Let's see. What I want to do, in order to make things even better, I can try to raise the concentrate. I'm sorry, raise the potency. To do that, I need to research the analyzer, which I think we will do next, because this will sort of help us decide where we go with these machines. Plus, we got a lot of money coming in, so that's good. So if you can read where it says multi-mixer, whatever's considered the base ingredient will override the cures and side effects in the same slots on the additional ingredient. That's going to be very important, because that will sort of allow us to delete bad side effects if they can't be removed any other way. Money, money, money. How are we doing? They still got a lot of time. Can we upgrade the ingredient yet? Okay. I'll speed things up a little bit more. Okay, number 4. We'll do that. Lower the cost by another $3. Again, that will go towards our bottom line. Now, we need to get this. So I need to hire 3 more, and we're going to send them. It's going to cut into our money, unfortunately. Oh, looks like she's going more towards diabetes again. How are we doing? Our acid reflux is now A. Looks like people really like that drug. And this is a B, so these 2 products are doing very well for us. Our antihistamine is off the market, of course. Her pills are doing well. She got an E. But her acid reflux is about the same as ours. Okay, so money-wise, we're still doing really well. Once that ingredient comes in, what happened? Okay, once that ingredient comes in, we can start to look into mixing and see if we can produce something even better. I also want to look into the analyzer, although I'm not sure if it's currently working in this beta right now. So 3 years. We made a little over $348,000, so we're on our way. Okay, so you can also make things into cream, which raises the value up more than a pill, but it's going to make the negative effects, it's going to lower the strength needed for it. So in other words, it could make it a lot easier to get negative effects. Although, our insomnia has no negative effects right now. So maybe we should look into the creamer. Well, I've never heard of... Are there insomnia curing stuff that works in cream? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, image processing is done. It's going to take 4 scientists to get up there. Okay. I'm going to spread these guys around. We'll go for that creamer too, because that will help our bottom line even more. Money is doing well. You won't have to worry about your workers at all. I don't know if that will ever be a factor, but as you can see, this game I really like, because it scratched that itch about management and figuring out the efficiency. And I've only been playing it for like the last 2 or 3 days, like while we're doing this live, but I'm really enjoying this game. I can't wait to see what's going to come when it comes out of beta. I believe right now this version of the game is like 90% done, but don't quote me on that. Okay, looks like people want antidepressants. Okay, analyzer is done. We should think about upgrading the acclimator again, or the pill. Alright, so the analyzer works like this. I need to run something through it, and what it's going to do is going to analyze it while destroying the pill. So, in order to save, I'm going to move this over here. And I'll place this... where is it? There we go. So it's going to destroy, unfortunately, which means I'm going to lose that money for right now. But once it's done, I'll be able to see just exactly what I'm getting. Still doing it. I have to wait for it to finish. Okay, good. Oh, no, wait, that's not done. We just found the new ingredient. Alright. Alright, so there's our callus. Okay, do this pretty easily. Also, concentration and binding. Is this done? Oh. We'll let that run for the points. Can I upgrade this anymore? Okay, get that. Alright, so we need the callus. It's going to take a whole lot of work to get it there. I'm going to fire... let's see. Then we'll fire one of our explorers. Actually, I'll fire 2 of them, save some more money. Let's see. Can we upgrade any more? It's going to take 8. Yeah, that's fine. Let them produce as many pills as they want. We're still doing well. Is this almost done? Oh, let's figure this out. Okay. We'll pause it again. So what the analyzer tells us is exactly the right concentrate for the pill to be working at max strength. So let's take a look. So max strength is 13. So the closer I get to that number, the stronger that pill is. So if I add one more evaporator to the line, I can get this to max strength. That will make it as strong as it possibly can be. So, should we do that? I literally just had one like right here. Extend this out. It's not going to take too much to actually get this to a 13 or max strength. Okay, but first, I don't need the analyzer anymore. Move this back to get our money going. Alright, so let's do that. It's not going to cost us a lot, and it may help us in terms of making that pill even more popular. Alright, so unpause. Alright, so we'll add one. Can I add one evaporator? That's the problem. Let's see. Ugh. Again, this is the problem. I have so much. Actually, this could work. Place it right there. Move everything down. Alright. Let's do it. Here. is our super concentrate. So we'll call this Night Knights Deluxe. Because Deluxe always means you gotta spend more money, right? Alright, so as you can see, this pill, again, concentrate is at 100%. Now we go over here, we'll see if there's any difference. Okay, it's only at C right now. Well, hopefully as more people take it, the value, oh, it just went up to a C+. The more people who are happy with it, it's going to raise that value up. So if we sit here for a second, I'm going to grab a drink of water, we'll watch that grade hopefully go up. Let's see, is it going up anymore? We don't need to worry about her. Alright. Nope, there's for painkillers or antibiotics we don't have. We're specifically a insomniac company, apparently. Alright. If you see, every time someone gets the drug, it's also, we're seeing some people get actually cured from it. And that's what's going to raise that value. So that C, oh, there we go. The C plus just went up, went back down to a B. There we go. I'm sorry, the B went down to the C plus. There we go. Now it's back up. So this should, in theory, go even higher than our Night Knights. Once enough people have taken it and they like it. Wow, we're past halfway point too. We are kicking ass. Alright, so since Night Knights are doing so well, we should probably put one more here. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Let's see. Okay, so this is insomnia at this point in line. I could add one more acclimator. That should give me enough room. Maybe if I move this over... Yeah, this should work, actually. Alright. So we need one here. There. Done. Alright, wait. Oop. There we go. Oop. Alright. So now, that'll go up to maximum concentrate. Right on the money. Good. And here comes more funds. How's that pill doing it? Oh, it's now B. Still B, of course. I think we'll get rid of this. We don't need to mark that anymore. Our acid reflux pill is doing very well. Good, it just went up to a B+. And hopefully it will also hit an A. We should think about, can we upgrade? Oh yeah, wow, I haven't even been paying attention to this. We can definitely do some upgrading. Oh yeah, we'll get the creamer. Okay, and we need to do some saving here. What happened? Okay. 4, 8. Okay. That should help us even more. Okay. How's our pill doing now? Still B+. But hopefully that should go up to an A soon. Oh, it just hit the verge. There we go. A. I believe you can actually take it to like A+ or an S rating. So that's more money in our pocket. Meanwhile, once we get the creamer done, then the real fun's gonna begin, because we'll be able to replace all of our pill printers with them, and that'll give us even more money. Okay. We're still at A. So as you can see, in this case, using the analyzer was worth it, because it gave us just what we needed to get even higher quality drugs and get more money. Now I could also use it on this. Let's see, how's our ingredient search doing? It's going to take 5. Oh, creamer is done. Doesn't really matter to upgrade that, actually. Okay, what about our agglomerator? Yeah, we might as well cut that cost down. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So right now, actually, because we upgrade the pill printer so much, it's going to be worth more than the creamer. But the creamer takes less time to process. As you can see, 1 versus 2. Oh, we're just about 250k away from winning the scenario. Okay, so what should we do? In order to get this, I have to do the cryogenic condenser. And I need a catalyst. And in order to get the catalyst, does anything else have it? So if I need to import this pill, run it through both an evaporator and an autoclave. It's going to take a whole lot. Is it going to be worth it? Well, actually, if you look at this, that's a huge increase. Alright, we're going to need to do some expanding, I think, to get this going. Okay, since this is where our finished product is, we'll buy this out. I need the autoclave. Where are you, autoclave? And I need a cryogenic condenser. We'll upgrade this again. Evaporator and the autoclave. So first the evaporator. Once the evaporator is done, I have to get it down to 12. Or I'm sorry, between 13 and 18. Oh wait, it's not gonna be too hard to do that actually. Wait, this is at 14 concentrate. Oh, it's not showing me that because I'm looking at the ingredients, so let's import it here. Okay, so it's at 14 right now. I need to get it down. I can run through an evaporator right now. That'll get rid of constipation. Now I have to take it down to 12 in order to activate the catalyst, so that I can then mix that over onto this, so that I can then upgrade it into the anxiety pill. Whew. Alright, can we do this? Now, let's see if I move this over. Have the mixer done? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So first thing, I want to see what happens when I run this. So. Pause it, that would help. Okay, so it's got this in there. It's going to combine with the insomnia. Okay, so I'm going to pause again so I can explain what just happened. Because this item came in first, it's considered the base, which means when our pill comes in here with the alleviate insomnia, when it combines, the constipation is overriding the insomnia, so we're not getting the effect that we want. So I'm going to need to remove the constipation, so that way we can move it over. So this needs to be evaporated one time. So we'll move here, the evaporator. Okay. How are we going to do this? Okay. So now, when we run it again, let's watch. Constipation is gone. And now, when it combines... Alright, pause again. So now, the insomnia is on this compound. Oh good, I can actually toggle the base right there. That would have saved me some time. Okay, so pause again. Now if you look here, now I have the catalyst requirement because of the induced vomiting. So if I can get this down to 11 and run through the cryogenic condenser, this will upgrade it into the anti-anxiety pill, or the level 3 item. So, how are we going to do that from here? It's at 15. Oh, I just have to lower by 1, actually. Lower by 1. And then it has to go through the cryogenic condenser. So if I run through it now, it's not going to do a damn thing. Okay. Is our cryogenic condenser done, by the way? No, it's not even done. It's not going to be done for a long time. So, in that case, we're going to just put this back to our regular production. I'm going to stop exporting that. This will get us back to our normal money. How are we doing? Our pill is doing very well. People are loving it. So once our cryogenic condenser is done, we will then run it through this. Now we also have to run it through a autoclave after the level up. I'm sorry, I'm mixing my RPG terms here. To get rid of the vomiting, because again, we need to do that. And we should also at some point run this completed compound through a analyzer so we can see what the exact strength is for the anxiety. Okay, where is there? And this drug sells well, it will basically push through the roof. I don't need to look at that anymore. So once that's done, how are we doing? Alright. We'll get an even greater discount. Our research. Still need... It's going to be ready in 4 months. I don't think I can add more scientists to this to speed it up. Okay. What's going on over here? We could also run this through, but actually, it's already at an A, so I don't think we really need to stop it and see what its strength is, because it's doing really well. Doing well there. Do I have an autoclave? No. Okay, so the autoclave, see, immediately halves the concentration. So that's going to be real, and this doubles it. Ugh. So I really hope this isn't going to be too hard in order to upgrade. We're at just under 900,000. Might as well upgrade that, since we're going to be using that in a few minutes. Alright, money, we're doing well. So right now, we just have to wait. Up, hypertension. I just hope we have enough room to do this all right here. Fine. Level it up. Okay, so that's going to increase it. Oh, 70,000 left. I think we're going to hit the, I think, in fact, to make it even better, I'm going to fire him. That'll save us $50 a day right there. Good. upgrade the mixer. Okay, that just lowers the cost. Okay. You know what? We're gonna fire our scientist. Going for pure profit here. I want to hit that mark. Pills are doing really well. We're now to $400 a day. Yeah, we're gonna hit that. Okay, so this will double. Where did I put this actually? These big machines are taking up so much room. I may have to buy a new wing just to put that in. See what happens. Okay. Oh, we did it. Nice. Mission accomplished. Okay. Why didn't that work? Oh, I have to get it down to 14. Okay. Well, the mission is done, so let's actually get this level 3 thing going, and then we'll wrap up the video. So, I need to lower this by 1 more. Then run it through the condenser. Start importing this. Alright, so again, they're going to combine. This lowers it to the right value. Just want to get rid of these so we get the clean batch, sorry. Okay, so now that's in the state, goes in here. Okay, so pause again for a second. As you can see, it now will reduce anxiety, but to do that, I need to drop it down dramatically. And to do that, I would have to lower by 2, run it through the autoclave to half it. That will remove the negative effect, and should get me down to where I can actually sell it. But there is no effing way I can fit all that in this little spot. I would need to completely redo my facility. I would pretty much have to buy like this and go for it from there. But I don't know if you guys really want to watch me mess with that. But I think you guys have a pretty good understanding of what Big Pharma is. Like I said, for a management geek like myself who loves these types of games, this is definitely a strong contender. And I've only been playing for like 2 or 3 days. I've been enjoying it. This is actually my first time I actually got as far as building the multi-mixer, the cryogenic condenser, and all that. Okay. But I think with that, we're going to wrap things up. I'm going to leave the game. There's our master. We got it. Kick some ass right there. And there's still a bunch of beginner. Oop. 1 second. So these other jobs, or I'm sorry, other scenarios. So this, you have to supply appetite suppressants, attain a profit. Whoa. Like 3 products. So you can see the scenarios are getting a lot more challenging as we go down the list. Some that give you a loan you have to deal with. Let's see. So these advanced scenarios, I think that looks interesting. Actually, for 1 second, I'm just going to load this up. I just want to see what it does. 1 second. If there's anything different. Whoa! Got a lot more exploration to do here. Cures are the same, but how about our research? Huh. We have these things down here now. Oh, that's new. The Hadron Collider. Atomic Sequencer. Ah, allows you directly... Neat. You can actually alter the concentration directly. So you can see, playing on the advanced setting, we've got some brand new toys up here to look at. Let's see. So this adds more to the efficiency challenge of the game of figuring out the best ways to build everything and harness everything. Puts them into satchels. Nice. Ah, so if you look at this, some of the advanced play, you can get really fancy and create pills that do multiple things. So you could create something that helps insomnia and is also Viagra. In fact, you could put Viagra in anything. And you can sell it. But yeah, so that's where the advanced play really gets in. When you get really fancy, you can start mixing cure effects into multiple things. So you could create something that will soothe cold symptoms and relieve hypertension. And I assume it combines, I guess, the amount of money you get. So you'll get one pill, but it will give you $214 in this case. Although I'm not sure how that works, but that would definitely be something to try in a later video. Or in like someone else's advanced play. But that will be for another day, because we have gone way over the hour mark for this video that I was intending. So, that has been Big Pharma. Like I said, this game is currently in open beta. You can get it from bigpharmagame.com. Developed by Twin Circled. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Twice Circled. My mistake. And published by Positech Games. At this point, according to this, at this point in time when I'm recording this, I don't know exactly when the game is going to be coming out. But they're currently selling it at a reduced price for anyone who buys into it now. And I think that is it. There's still so much more for it to come. But yeah, I am really looking forward to this game. I've only been playing it for like 2-3 days, and it's really jumped up on my list of games I can't wait to play, along with Stone Hearth and Prison Architect. So if you enjoyed this video, or just really like management style games like this that let you flex your creative muscle in a sense, definitely check out Big Pharma. And with that, I will be saying goodnight for this video. I'm not going to need to take any night-night drugs, hopefully, but we shall see. So, for those of you who've been watching this live, thanks so much. If you've been enjoying this on YouTube, if you liked the video and want to see more, please like and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me out a lot. And for everyone, please check out game-wisdom.com for posts and podcasts relating to game design in the industry. I'm in the process of setting up an interview with the developer of Big Pharma, as well as Positech's own Cliff Harris. That will probably be up at some point on the site. And please check out our Patreon campaign to secure some very much needed monthly funding for everything that I do. You can find me on Patreon under Game Wisdom or Josh Spicer, and any donations would be greatly appreciated. And lastly, for the YouTube crowd, if you like to watch these videos live, please check me out at on Twitch under GW Bicer. And that is it. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and want to see me play more of the advanced scenarios or just more of this, please leave a comment. That'll just let me know if you want to see more. I'll probably play this game, just on my own and maybe record a few of those, but let me know if you want to see like an actual series of videos on this. So with that said, thanks again for tuning in, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everybody.